Well, we love Courtney almost as much as we love Holy Guacamole and Diet's Review. We're very excited to be on here tonight. And I have a question for Courtney. I struggle with breakfast. I don't eat anything. I go in really early, and then by 9:30, I'm ravenous. And I will eat anything that's in my way. What kind of breakfast eater were you, and how do you manage? Because everyone says breakfast is, the best meal of the day, and I totally miss that. So what can you do to help me with that?
I totally get what you're saying about breakfast, because I used to never eat breakfast, but going to the ranch, I realized that really you have to eat breakfast because it jumpstarts your metabolism. I have two favorite breakfasts. My first one, I love egg whites. I used to hate eggs, but I love them now. I eat egg whites, and you can seriously eat like as many as you want. You don't even taste it though. Like, you really don't. I think it's like 15 calories per egg white. And I always put Holy Guacamole in it, the spicy kind. It's my favorite. And I put salsa, chicken breast, like 2 or 3 ounces of chicken breast, and some hot sauce. And it's seriously like one of my favorite breakfasts. That, or I do like a veggie scramble with egg whites. Or another thing that you can do is, I don't know if you've ever had Kashi Golden Crunch, the cereal. Make sure you measure it out, and then eat like some kind of Greek yogurt with a sweetener in it. I use Truvia, and it tastes like you're eating ice cream, and you don't have to feel bad about it. And I also put like blueberries or strawberries in it, and it's all like under 250 calories. And that's one of my favorites and one of my mom's favorites. So, I mean, there's so many different healthy options that you can choose. Like, you don't have to go through the McDonald's drive-thru and get breakfast, Like, there's quick, easy ways to do stuff. You can always implement a piece of fruit into your breakfast. There's just, like, so many things. Make sure you have a protein, though. Make sure you have a carb, and make sure you're going to lose weight, you're going to have a healthy life, and it's pretty awesome. Like, before I would have went through the McDonald's drive-thru, and it would have been like, oh, this is how my life's going to be, Now it's like you just think of the different healthy options, and you're good for the whole day.
That's a great question. Breakfast is so tough. I wasn't always a breakfast eater either, but I'm with Courtney. Egg whites with a lot of veggies, or I like to do a Greek yogurt with granola on top, and I'm pretty good to go. So I think everybody's here, and I think it's 7:01, so we're going to go ahead and jump in and get started. So I'm Brandy Kosky with Review.mp4. I'm the director of publishing over there, and so I'm kind of where I manage the team that produces all that great content that you guys are reading. On the far right tonight, we've got the star of our Yackit event, Courtney Crozier. She was from, obviously, Biggest Loser Season 11, and she's working with us this summer for Courtney's Summer Challenge and will be our Biggest Loser correspondent for the upcoming Biggest Loser Season 12. So she'll be with us for a few more months. And then in the second seat from the right is Tracy Altman. She is from Holy Guacamole, and they've been sponsoring our Courtney's Summer Challenge. I've actually got some of their 100-calorie snack packs here, and these are awesome. They just slide right open. You could just squirt the guac in your mouth if you wanted to. So the way this is going to work tonight, we're going to try and get through as many questions and answers as possible. So I've got a question down here in the chat. If we don't have a question, are we allowed to just say something to Court? Absolutely. You can type stuff down there. We're going to try and keep our eyes on the video and on the chat. But we're going to do our best to cover it all. But if you can't sign in with video or mic, obviously participate in the chat or just listen in. Everybody, I've got a waiting to chat queue, and there's a bunch of people who want to ask questions, and we've got 1 hour. So, Courtney, I know you love to chat, but let's get those questions and answers through so everybody gets a chance. And I think we're going to get started if everybody's thumbs up. And Sierra 275 has been waiting quite a while, so she is going to get to ask our first question tonight.
Hi, Courtney. Okay, I'm 20 years old, and I weigh currently 275 pounds, and I've kind of been struggling. My highest weight was 300, so I've kind of brought it down a little bit. I was just wondering, I kind of lose motivation, don't really know how to get motivation. Just what's kind of your tip on how to get motivation?
I get that question all the time. First of all, congratulations on the weight you've lost so far. First and foremost, you have to always remember that it comes from within you, no matter what. I know there's going to be ups and downs and there's going to be struggles, but what you want most out of this comes from within you. You have to focus on the things that you want most out of life. When I first started my weight loss journey, I would write down what I was fighting for every day. And I knew that I wanted to have a family someday. I knew that I wanted to live my life to the absolute fullest, my happiest and healthiest, and I would write that down every day. I'm fighting for me. I'm fighting for my family. You have to figure out what you want and why you're doing it. Because if you don't have a goal in mind, you're just going through your life like not really knowing what you want. And so I would suggest maybe writing down what you want out of life. Maybe even what you want out of each week. Have a weekly goal and write that down and fight for that each week. But truly it all comes from within your mind, and you have to remember that, because the minute that you change your mind, the minute that you want it bad enough, you'll start changing it. It might take a while to change your body. It really will. It'll take a little while. I mean, it took me 1.5 years to get to where I am right now. But that's a lot less than I thought it was ever going to take, And the minute I changed my mind, I've never looked back a day since then. So keep in your head that it's all a mental game. It's 90% mental, and you'll get there. I promise you. I mean, you already started. You look fabulous. You're a gorgeous girl. And just know that I'm rooting for you, okay?
All right, so we're going to bring in another question. Tracy, do you have anything to add? Or?
One of the most inspiring things for me during the show was when you used to get on the scale, and if it wasn't a great week for you, you'd say, you know what, I'm still on my journey. This journey happened 1.5 years, 2 years ago. So I think people have to remember that it took a while to get us to the weight we're at, so it's going to take us just as much time to take it off. So I think that was one of the most inspiring things of the show, is it takes time, but this has to change, and then this will follow. Back to you, Brandy.
Awesome. All right. It looks like our next question is coming from Meb Push, so the floor is yours.
Hi, everybody. My name's Mary, and I'm from the Bronx, New York City. And I've been struggling with my weight for many, many years. I've lost 70 pounds so far, and I have a question about late night eating. Thank you, Courtney. What are tips of not snacking at night? Because I could be real good all day and then really blow it in the evening. So anything you can help with, thank you.
I totally have that same problem. I mean, I still have it to this day, but it comes back to what you want most. I mean, there's going to be nights where you're going to give in and you're going to be like, you know what, I'm gonna eat this piece of sugar-free chocolate or something, like that can happen. But don't make it an everyday thing. I know, for me, it happens for me every couple of weeks. I'll be like, I just have to give in, But when that does happen, don't surprise yourself, because this whole weight loss journey is not about deprivation, because that will ultimately get you back up to your original weight and maybe even bigger, because depriving yourself is not the way to do it. But when you do have those binges or those late night, you want a snack or something, just make sure that it's healthy. Have a piece of fruit. Have some greens, have some vegetables, and that way you're getting your fiber, and that way it'll go right through you. You know what I mean? Just don't turn to the fatty fast foods or anything like that. That's what will take you backwards. If you have a couple hundred calories extra in a day, even if it's at night, just make sure you work it off the next day and just keep fighting. This is one choice at a time, and your choices are not always going to be perfect. That's for sure. But just do your best and take this journey one choice at a time. I mean, you've already lost 70 pounds. That's freaking amazing. And you'll get to where you want to be, I promise. Good luck to you.
One of my personal tricks is melon. I'll buy a quartered watermelon or a cantaloupe, and I'll go ahead and ball it, and I'll just put it in a big bowl in the refrigerator, and then it's almost like candy. You can just walk in there and grab a handful, and then it's 20 calories for a handful of watermelon or something. So you can all try that. We're going to try and limit everybody to just one comment, but Neb, if you can make it real quick so we can get someone else in here, okay?
No, I just wanted to say thank you for everything, and I'll keep following you all, and thank you for everything.
I'm going to toss it over to Tracy for a second. Tracy, you have anything to add?
No, not anything. I like, Courtney, I hope you're watching all the comments. It's awesome to be part of this great. It makes me want to ride my bike tonight. That's what it makes me want to do, people. I want to get on that bike and do some exercise. Over to you.
It's 113 out here. I'm not going outside. I'm going to make Robin Connor our next question.
Hi, Courtney, Tracy, and Brandy. My cat might pop in, so I apologize. He wanted up here. Courtney, my question for you is, when you first started, how did you incorporate exercise? I've been on my journey for about 10 months now. I've lost 81 pounds, and I have rheumatoid arthritis, so I have to start slow. But what did you do?
Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. First of all, congratulations. That's so awesome. 81 pounds. That's no joke. I know how hard it is. But I actually first started in the pool when I first started working out. I would go there every day with my aunt, and I would just run laps in the pool. I wouldn't even be swimming. I would be like walking and running laps in the pool. And I did that for an hour straight. And honestly, anyone can do it. You know, with your arthritis, it's definitely good to go in the pool. Another thing, after I started losing more weight and I felt like I could go on machines and stuff, I would use the New Step machine. I'm not sure if you ever heard of that. It's a kind of a sit-down elliptical, and the pedals are in front of you, and you move your arms and your legs at the same time. And it's seriously, it's a good workout. I haven't used it in a while, and we didn't have one at the ranch, but they have them at a lot of different gyms. And they're very, very helpful. And another huge thing that I feel like anyone of any shape, size, activity level, just go for a walk. Walking is everything. Jillian would tell us at the ranch, she says, walk to China and back, and you will lose weight. So just keep that in mind. If you're just moving, it's so important. Just keep moving. Instead of taking an elevator or an escalator, take the stairs. You know, if that's not easier for you, just walk from, just try to get your steps in every day. It's very important, and you're on the right track. I'm very proud of you, and just keep moving, okay? Good luck to you.
That's great advice. The pool's a great low-impact workout, and if you've got one in your neighborhood or a gym membership or even one in the backyard, you can get in there and cool off and work out. And I think somebody in the chat just said their kid gets in there and you don't even think about exercise, and that's key too. You don't want to feel like you're exercising, you want to have fun. So thank you so much, Robin. And our next question looks like it's coming from Amanda Reed. We'll let her get loaded up here real quick.
Hi. I have been on my journey for about a year and a half. And I'm down 70 pounds as well. I started at 312. And I've been asked several times what was my aha moment that made me go ahead and jump in and get started. And I know for me it was more like a culmination of low events, low times in my life. I was hospitalized for a little while, and there wasn't one major aha moment. But I wondered if there was one for you, or if it was more of a culmination of times for you as well.
Well, congratulations, first of all. I love hearing everyone's weight loss stories. This is freaking awesome. But I did have an aha moment, actually. It was my 21st birthday a year and a half ago, and I was out with my family, and I was out with my friends, and I just was not having as much fun as I knew that I could be having. And I realized, it was my weight that was holding me back. And I was just like, I have to figure this out. I have to start changing. And my whole life I've had my mom, who's such an awesome person, and she's always been such a support to me, and she always wanted to help me. But unless I was ready to help myself, until I was ready to help myself, I wasn't going to do it. And it just clicked in my mind. My mind completely changed that night, and I haven't looked back a day since then. And the thing is that's what I tell people all the time. You know, it's going to take a while to change your body. It will. I mean, especially when you're over 400 pounds like I was. And I thought that there was no getting out of it. I thought I was so deep in a hole that I was always going to be 400 pounds. But the minute that I changed my mind and I started believing I could actually do it, on that night, my 21st birthday, I have not looked back a day since then. And I'm telling you, anyone can change their mind, and anyone can do this. I promise you that. I mean, you know that. You're doing it, you know, and it just takes that split second to have a mind change, and the rest of your life can be better if you want it to be and you let it be. So good luck to you. Congratulations, Amanda. I'm really proud of you, and I'm rooting for you, okay?
We lost our holy guacamole, Tracy. We'll get her back here in a few minutes. So we're going to throw our next question over to Tiffany Blue.
Hi, Courtney. It's good to see you. I have to say that you were my inspiration. I started my journey back in January, have lost 50 pounds since then. Had a little bit of a setback for about 2 months, but I'm back at it again. I emailed you today, hoping I sent it to the right email address. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you, looking at you right now is more of an inspiration than that first day on the ranch. You look absolutely amazing, and it's great. One of the things that I wanted to tell you is that I miss you on Tuesday nights. I have nobody to run with. I would watch the show, and I would run during the show, and before I knew it, it was last chance workout, and I'd up the speed. What I want to know is, I'm sure that with your newfound notoriety, what do you do as far as workouts on the road?
That's a great question. Well, first of all, congratulations on your 50 pounds. Like, that is so awesome. I'm so glad that you were inspired by our season. You know, they're a bunch of great people, and I was inspired by them every day, too. But as for workouts on the road, I did travel a lot before the finale, and I'm traveling a lot now. The bottom line is you have to find time for yourself, and that's very hard for me, especially now. But what I do is I wake up early, and I make sure that I get in that gym and get my cardio in for at least an hour. And like I said earlier, I just keep moving. Like, I keep walking all day long, and I make sure, like, I mean, if it's hot out, I don't care because I'm sweating. You know what I mean? But I'll try to take a spin class in every city that I've been in. I love spinning. I know that spinning scares people, but they always have really early spin classes at gyms and stuff. And if you can't get into a gym when you're out, out and about, and you're at a hotel or something, if they don't have a gym, just come outside and go for a walk. Do, sprint intervals running, 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. There's like no excuses, the minute that you stop making excuses, that's when your life changes. And so that's, for me, when I travel, I just make sure that I don't make excuses. I get my butt up in the morning before I have to go do what I need to do, and I get my workouts in. That's just the bottom line. And it comes back to it being a lifestyle. And when you make it your lifestyle, it's not like you're having to go work out. It's like you want to work out. It makes you feel good. It gets you boosted for the day, So it's totally awesome, and I wouldn't have any other way. Right now, I'm completely struggling because I haven't been able to work out in a few weeks because I just had surgery. I had a tummy tuck and I had my arms done and stuff, so I'm just sitting here. I'm this is so horrible. And yeah, so it's definitely hard, but you have to implement it into your life. Get in there early, get in that gym, get outside, get moving early in the day, and you're good to go. Congratulations to you. And I'll check my email. I don't know if I got it or not. If not, send me a message on Facebook, okay? Thank you.
Courtney, you're a spinning machine. I love that you said you try to spin in each city you go to. I think that would be a cool souvenir instead of collecting junk. Collect a picture from in front of a spin class or something. I don't know. Jess, in my heart, I'm going to make you our next question.
Hey, Court, can you hear me? Yeah? Okay. I have it on Facebook as Donna. I'm Donna. Anyways, I was praying for you, all through your, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm scared. Oh my goodness, I've been crying. I've been praying for you, and yeah, I don't really have a weight loss journey, but I have a self-esteem issue, and just to see you is, that's it.
Well, I totally know who you are, Donna, and I appreciate your prayers all the time. I see them all the time, and it means so much to me to have your support, and I just want you to know that whatever you need from me, I try to be there for as many people as I can, and anything you need, just reach out. And you're amazing, and don't be scared to talk because, you know, we're all friends here. Like, I consider you guys my friends. You are a huge support to me, and I just really appreciate you. So thank you for being here. I hope you listen to the rest of the chat, and we will definitely talk soon, okay?
Okay. I'm going to throw the next question over to Fat to Fit.
Hi, Courtney. My name is Michelle. I started Fat to Fit. It's a nonprofit, and I've also tweeted you, and I'm friends with Arthur. I'm in Portland area, and we've done walks and stuff together. But I'm starting a kids group as well as an adult group to get kind of help obesity and stuff. And I was just wondering, like on the ranch, and even when you made the changes previously, what's the thing that I could do the best to help keep people motivated as a trainer? What's the best thing? I mean, I have them do I am statements and such, but what do you think, you know, between Jillian, Bob, and them, and, you know, constantly how they're motivating you, what would your suggestion be?
The one thing that I feel is huge is that if I don't feel from a trainer or from someone that's helping me get motivated and helping me with my journey, if I don't feel that they truly, fully, 100% care and that they're completely in it, then I'm not going to be able to open up to them in any way. And I'm not going to want to do what I need to do for them, you know? And the thing is like, yeah, it comes back to the individual, but having that help and support, like someone like you have to have that compassion. You have to have that unconditional love for the person no matter what, with their ups and downs. And so like with Bob, Jillian, Brett, and Kara, all of them in different ways showed that compassion, and I was able to open up to them. I mean, I've had trainers, when I came home and I was training at home, I've had trainers where I was like, I can't do this. Like, I can't work with them because they just didn't have that same thing. You know what I mean? You have to have that connection with the person. And I love that you do the I am statements. That's awesome. Like, those kind of things are so important. And remember that it's so much more than a physical thing. It's like I said, it's 90% mental. And when they get that in their head, that's going to be the turning point, you know. But it comes back to, even with the kids, it comes back to them. They need all the knowledge they can get, especially as children, but they have to want it here. And that's what I didn't get for a really long time in my life, and now that I get it, there's no going back, you know. So good luck to you. That's so awesome. And if you see Arthur soon, tell him I said hi, okay? Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. It looks like we've got our first guy of the night, Mel. So we're going to toss it over to him, and then if I look like I'm not paying attention, I'm trying to get Tracy back in here. So, Mel, the floor is yours.
Hi, Courtney. As you know, my name's Mel, and you are truly an inspiration. I love watching The Biggest Loser. All of you are. I just started my weight loss journey, like, seriously, that is. And I just went back to the gym, got a gym membership, have a couple consultations with the trainer. I'm wondering, what do you recommend? I'm also on the Isogenics program, which is a cleansing nutritional thing. What do you recommend? I've started out at 382 pounds. I'm now down to 370. How do I lose weight and maintain it?
Well, I'm really glad that you went to the gym and you have personal training sessions and stuff. That's awesome. Make sure that you listen to your trainers and what they tell you to do, but You have to remember that no matter what, it comes from your mind, and you have to stay on track mentally before you can get to where you need to be physically. For me, when I first started, before I was on the ranch or anything, I was working out like 2 hours a day, which you don't have to do 2 hours a day. If you get an hour a day in, that's awesome. Any kind of movement is good. Try to do cardio, especially like when I was over 300 pounds, I stuck with a lot of cardio, and I did weight training like 3 days a week. But just walk. That's, like I just said, Dorian told us, walk to China and back, and you'll lose weight. You know, just keep walking, keep moving all day. If you want to try to do like intervals are huge. They get your metabolism, and they get you going for the rest of the day. Your heart rate will go up, and you'll be trust me, you'll be blasting the rest of the day. I don't know when you like to work out, but I know for me, I got jump started if I went early in the morning, and then the rest of the day I felt like my metabolism was boosted, and I was burning those extra calories because I went in the morning. So if you can get up, I don't know if you're a morning person, I know a lot of people aren't, but if you can get up and do that in the morning, it'll be huge. So just remember too, though, and if you ever mess up, which you're going to, because I still mess up today, just keep stepping. Don't make the next choice a bad one. You know, if you have one bad choice, make sure the next one's a good one, and keep going. It's one choice at a time. And just reach out for help too. Whatever you need, you can always reach out to me. There's so many good people out there to reach out to. So just know that I'm rooting for you, praying for you, and I wish you the very best, okay?
Hey guys, we're still working on getting Tracy back in here, but in the meantime, she wanted me to give away some holy guacamole. So we're going to ask everybody in the chat below to leave a comment telling us, here I'll post it too, so how has this week's challenge helped you step out of your comfort zone? So just leave a comment down there, and the holy girls, Jennifer and Tracy, are watching, so they're going to draw someone and let us know who the winner is. It looks like our next question, is everybody having fun? Because I'm having a blast. I think this is great. Cool, thumbs up all around. I know some of you down there in the chat are wanting to ask some questions. Courtney, I know you're doing your best to listen, answer, and read, but there's a lot of stuff. So here, I'll flood your Twitter later, Courtney, but if you don't get to ask it here, maybe you can shoot it to Courtney, and I'm throwing you under the bus, Court. Maybe she can answer it. I think Chris was next in line, so I'm going to throw it over to him.
Oh wow, this is really cool right now. Okay, what advice can you give to someone who's worked at a fast food restaurant and wants to try to stay fit?
First of all, Chris, I totally know who you are, and you look fabulous. Congratulations to you. And I think I remember you telling me you work at McDonald's, and as you know, I worked at Dairy Queen. But the bottom line is I worked at Dairy Queen, and I lost 112 pounds working there every single day. But that was because I prepared. I came prepared every day. I stayed away from, all the salty food and all the fried food. I would make my own salad there every day. I didn't have the prepared salads that we have. Like I would, take the lettuce, take carrots and onions. That was my typical salad: lettuce, carrots, onions, and then I would have grilled chicken breast and fat-free dressing on the side. And that was my meal every single day. You have to come prepared. And I would take like some kind of fruit to work. Just whatever you can take to work as, to be prepared is huge. I mean, don't eat the fried foods that are going to make you fatter. Like that's what I did for 4 years, and that's why I gained a lot of weight. And then as soon as I changed my mind, I was like, you know what, how can I not be preparing food to take to work with me? If I do that, I'm going to lose weight, and I did. Also, stay away from that pop, the soda. No good. All that sugar, all that extra, even the diet is not good for you. It leads to belly fat. It's not a good situation. So stay away from that. Stay away from the fried foods. There's going to be days where you mess up, and it's okay. But come prepared. Just prepare the night before, prepare the morning before you go to work, and you'll be good. And seriously, congratulations to you. You're adorable. You look great.
Yeah, that's totally Courtney's theme. How to manage your weight at a fast food place, an ice cream place, no less. Are you kidding me? All right, so I've been asked by Tracy from Holy Guacamole to tell us that Robin Connor is the first winner tonight. She's going to get some goodies from Holy Guac. So, Robin, I'll actually post a URL here in the chat in a second where you can email me, and I'll get your address over to Tracy and the Guacamole Girls. So next up is Karen. She's been waiting patiently for a while. So it's your turn, Karen.
Hi, Courtney. I do have to say that I totally missed the show. It was so fun watching you go through the whole, not just you, everyone. It was so inspiring. I've been on my journey about 2 years and lost like 75 pounds. I live in Indianapolis, around the north side, so I was curious to know if you ever come down this way. I'd love to see you if you ever speak, or I don't know if you're ever at Jen's, or I don't know, anything. But my next question was also, my big thing right now is a plateau, and I'm so stuck. I've been stuck. My wedding was on New Year's Eve, so I've kind of lost my motivation, but not so much. I mean, I still go to the gym. I still pretty much, for the most part, watch what I eat, but I've hit this horrible plateau, and I didn't know if you have any suggestions to kind of help me break that.
First of all, congratulations. That's so awesome on your 75 pounds and on your marriage. Awesome. As for coming to Indy, I come down there. I actually was in Franklin about 2 months ago. I have a lot of friends down there because I went to school there for 3 years. So if I come down there anytime soon, I'll make it known on my Facebook and stuff like that. So, and I actually think I might be speaking at IUPUI in September sometime, and I'll also keep you updated on that with Facebook and all that. As for plateau, as you know, I went home on the show because of the plateau, and I really struggled for a few weeks while I was on a ranch, and then I came home and I still had a little bit of a struggle. It was just hard, your body goes through it, especially when you lost the weight, when you lose a lot of weight, that just happens. What I did, and I don't know where you're at weight-wise and how much you weigh and all that kind of stuff, but for me, I was stuck at 230 pounds forever, for months, and it was horrible, but actually, what I did is Brett told me, he said, listen, Brett, Julian, and Bob, they all said it. They're like, you have to up your calories and you have to cut your burn. And for me, it was different because at the ranch I was burning 6,000 calories a day, which was crazy. And I was only eating 1,000, which was also crazy. So my body just kind of went into shutdown mode. But the thing is if you do something to shock your body, whether that's eat, have a really high calorie day, or go work out for 4 hours a day and just shock your body. I'm not saying to do anything unhealthy because that's totally not what you should do. But if you just shock it, your body will be like, whoa, I got to start moving again. And that's what I did. And as soon as I did that, because I was so scared to have a high calorie day and shock my body like that. But the minute I did, that's when the weight started coming off again. So that's my basic advice, is just do something to shock it. Maybe you can drink a whole bunch of water. I don't know how much water you drink, but flush everything out of you. Try to do 100 ounces of water a day. That might help you too. Just do something that's what I did. If you want to message me on Facebook, I can help you more. But seriously, you'll be able to get through it. I promise. I know how it is. And remember, 90% of it too is your food. You can work out all the time. If you're not eating right, the weight's not going to come off. So make sure that your calories are in check. And also, if you want to write down everything you're eating, just to make sure, mentally, that you're not, eating extra stuff. That's a huge thing, too. So good luck to you, and I'll talk to you soon, okay?
So Tracy just told me that Robin is getting a cooler of guacamole. I have gotten one of these coolers of guacamole, and let me tell you, that is definitely something you want to have show up on your doorstep. Much more exciting than the electric bill. So we'll do another giveaway with the Guac Girls here in a second. We're also going to give everybody an opportunity here in a bit to get some guacamole coupons. So just keep watching the chat for that to go through. So it looks like Dawn Schaefer is next up. Tracy, do you want to jump in here? I'm going to throw it to Tracy. We haven't heard from Tracy in a while.
I could hear you, but I couldn't talk to you. And for a chatty Bostonian, that is the worst. Hey, Courtney, we were talking before we got on about breakfast. that I'm a bad breakfast person, and by 10 o'clock I'm ravenous and eating everything in the office. Can you talk a little bit about what your advice was? Because I bet there's some people that have kind of the same thing that I go through.
Totally. For me, I totally know what you mean, because there were days that I wouldn't even eat until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I would be eating all night because it was just like a horrible habit. But you have to get in the habit of having your breakfast in the morning because it gets your metabolism going. It keeps you fuller longer. And, as for breakfast ideas, egg whites are always a huge thing. I always put my holy guacamole in there, the spicy. My mom's like, you love that stuff, don't you? I'm like, I do. I love it in my egg whites because I don't like egg whites. But with the guacamole, it's delicious. And put some salsa and some chicken breast and some hot sauce and mix it all up. I'm telling you, there's nothing like it. Also, egg whites with all kinds of different diced vegetables, seriously delicious. Like, you wouldn't know that there was no meat in it. You would have no idea. Like, it's so flavorful and so filling, and it's all good things for your body that it's like the best thing you could do. Also, Brandy said it too. She likes to have her Greek yogurt with her, I put Truvia in my Greek yogurt, and then with granola, or you can use Kashi Crunch, that's what I use. And some berries, and that is like, seriously, it's like a dessert. It's like the best breakfast you could ever have. And, there's so many healthy ideas out there. Just make sure it's a balanced meal with your lean protein, your fat and your healthy fat and your grain and your carb, however you want to do it. And I'm telling you, it's so easy and so doable. You don't ever have to go through a fast food drive-thru again for breakfast.
I'm going to cut in front of you, John, real quick. Courtney, Shanda has asked a question in the chat, and I just want to throw one out here real quick. Does the fluid intake include iced tea and coffee, or just water alone? Can you answer that one real quick, and then it's Dawn's turn. Cool?
That's a great question. For me, I stick with straight water. You can definitely have coffee and iced tea, though, because they're both 0 calories, and as long as you don't add all the extra stuff to it. You don't add the sugar, you don't add the fattening milk, whatever. But you can add a little bit of, like almond breeze to it or something like that. But honestly, try to stick with water as much as you can, because it's going to flush all the toxins out of your body, and it seriously helps. I mean, I would drink so much water at the ranch. I would drink 6 32-ounce Nalgene bottles a day. And yeah, I was sweating a lot, but I'm telling you, it's so helpful. There were a lot of people on the ranch that drank a lot of iced tea, though, that you just don't put anything extra in it, and just unsweetened, plain iced tea, and that it's not going to hinder anything. It's okay to have that. But try to stick with water as much as you can, definitely. It's so helpful, I promise.
Awesome. All right, Dawn, you're up, and then I'm going to announce our next winner.
Hi, Courtney. I've lost 53 pounds since January, and you were a big inspiration to me, and I have a problem with obsessively weighing myself. It's a big issue for me, and with the fluctuations throughout the day, I get really upset, and I know it's so dumb, but I just can't seem to step away from that. And I wonder if you have any advice or if you had any problems with that ever.
Congratulations on the 53 pounds. That's awesome. I totally know what you mean about that, because especially the time frame that I was on the show, because it's so much about numbers, and it's like you have to always answer to that number. I was totally like that. I was weighing every day, and then like when I would fluctuate like 7 pounds in a day, I was like, what is happening, But for me now, like, I weigh once a week, and I'm totally fine with that. I think that a good idea, because, you have in your mind that you have to weigh every day, maybe you just set a day every week that you're going to weigh, and the rest of the week, hide your scale. Like, have someone hide your scale from you. Because truly, like, the number on the scale, as long as you know that you're doing everything that you can do in that gym, that you're putting the right things in your mouth all week and doing what you need to do, if the number doesn't reflect it and you know that you're doing the right thing, that's all that matters. Because truly, this weight loss journey, it has to come from the inside out. The number on the scale, it's not always going to reflect. I mean, I had so many times, especially even on the show, when the number didn't reflect. But I knew that I put in the work, so I wasn't going to be upset about it. And if I would have gotten upset every time when the number didn't say what I wanted it to, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I'm telling you that right now. So weigh once a week, hide the scale, have someone hide the scale, and just do it once a week, and you'll be successful. Just do your very best in that gym. You know, make the right meals for yourself, and you'll be totally fine. You're doing it. You've lost 53 pounds. You know how to do it. Keep going one choice at a time, okay, girl? Congratulations.
Okay, Jesus in my heart just posted that she's never had guacamole. My heart is breaking for her. Oh my gosh. I will eat guacamole just as a meal. It's so good. It's so yummy. Okay, so speaking of guacamole being so yummy, I'm going to kick it over to Tracy from Holy Guacamole so she can tell us who our next cooler winner is.
I don't know if I can speak. I can't believe someone's never had guacamole. We got to get that girl a coupon and get it out there. Hey, listen, I'm having so much fun that I want to do 2 winners. And you know what? There's no one here to stop me, which means I'm really dangerous. So Andy Guthrie has been so sweet in the way that she's given people all kudos. So you, my friend, win a Kula. And Joni El Shapada, who just broke her leg and can't do spinning. You, my friend, and that nice Irish last name, you win a cooler as well. Back to you, boss, Brandy.
It is going to be raining guacamole. Congrats, you guys, Andy and Ella Hans. You'll have to forgive me for butchering your name. I'm not going to butcher the next person's name, Gina Koski. It's so rare to find someone even a letter off from my last name. When I kick it over to you, was yours your maiden name or married name? Because mine's married. It used to be much simpler. So next question is for Gina.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Courtney. And this is the name I was born with. I'm not married yet, so I just wanted to clear that up. I just wanted to say, Courtney, you're such an inspiration to me. I'm just starting on my weight loss journey, and I just check your Facebook and your Twitter all the time so I can just see what you have to say. So here's my problem. I'm just starting an exercise plan, and I'm finding it really hard to get through the aches and pains of beginning one. I can barely walk up my stairs right now. So I'm just wondering if you have any tips for me, or just kind of grin and bear it and it'll get better. So, all right, thank you.
Girl, I totally know how you feel. I get it. Those aches and pains, I mean, they're horrible. Ice. Like, keep icing. Whatever hurts, ice it. I'm telling you, when we were at the ranch, we would have a really hard workout. The very first thing we would do is go into the medic's office and ice everything. It totally helps. And also, I know people are like, oh, I'm hurting, I can't do this. No, you push through the pain, though, too. Like, even after you ice, it's still going to hurt a little bit, but push through it, because I promise you it gets better. I haven't had an ache and a pain now in such a long time, just because your body gets used to it. You know, right now, it's fighting it. It's fighting you, because it's like, I don't want to do this, but you have to keep pushing through it. But the ice truly helps. Just really take care of yourself, take care of your body, keep that water going through you. That'll get all the toxins out, and you'll feel so much better. But there we go. There we go. I got mine too right here. But keep that ice on you wherever you're hurting. If you have to strap it to you, just strap it to yourself. It totally works. And good luck to you. You're beautiful. You're a gorgeous girl. Congratulations to you.
So, Jennifer, who's not on camera, but also from Holy Guacamole, just asked me to ask the next giveaway question. So, everyone hanging out in the chat, she wants to know, one of the challenges was writing down something that made you proud of yourself at that day. Did you keep up, and what are you proud of today? So just leave your comment down there. The Guacamole girls are going to be watching, and Tracy will announce another cooler winner here shortly. So, Sierra, it's back to you.
Hi guys again. Okay, so I live with my parents, and they're overweight too. So I was just wondering, like, my dad is borderline diabetic, and I kind of want to push him to lose weight as I'm doing it too. And he's cut back on pop. He thinks that's amazing, which is but he still eats candies and ice cream and chocolate when he can. But every time I try and talk to him about it, he's like, it's fine, it's fine. I just want to know kind of what I can say to get him to start losing weight as well. Also, I live in Ontario, Canada. I was just wondering if you would ever come to Canada, because that would be awesome.
Well, I totally know what you mean about the whole, like, family dynamic thing. My entire family, besides my parents now, they're overweight. And so I'm always like, how am I going to get them moving, you know? But I think what you can do for your dad is maybe be like, you know, Dad, I really want to lose weight, and I really would like to have some help and support. Like, do you want to come for a walk with me? You know, just ask him to go for a walk. Maybe you can make a healthy dinner for your family one night, and make it something that he'll like, but just a healthier version of it. You know what I mean? There's always things that you can do to be very helpful to your family too. I mean, like I said before, it always comes back to the individual and them being self-accountable and wanting it bad enough. But having help from your family and friends, and especially you who you want this bad, it'll be so helpful. And you being his daughter, he's gonna totally be like, it's going to melt his heart that you want to go for a walk with him, that you want to cook him dinner, that you want to do those things with him. And maybe you can make it a family affair, you know what I mean? Make it a family thing, and it'll totally be worth it. Best of luck to you. And about the Canada thing, I actually do think my mom and I are coming to Canada. I'm not exactly sure of the details yet, but I will keep you updated on Facebook and stuff, okay? Congratulations to you, and good luck to your parents too, okay?
Tracy and Courtney, are you watching all these comments below? All these people have got some amazing things to be proud of today. It's awesome. I love it. Love it. Love it. Tracy, are you ready to announce someone, or do you want to let Chris ask a question?
Oh, Chris, he can wait. Look at him. He looks like he's already worked out 2 hours today. Oi. So I think it should be Corinne Atwell and Christy K. And Christy K is doing something that I need to do, which is not have my Diet Coke. So I am very proud of you for giving that up, Christy K. But both of you, we will give you something fun. And now we'll let Mr. Workout Chris. Let me see those biceps, Chris. Let me see them. Okay, Chris, come to be proud of those. Courtney, show us your biceps. Come on, there you go, girlfriend. That's right. Okay, let's take it over to Chris. Oh, Brandy, excuse me. I'm not going to show you.
All right, I have a really good question. All right, I've worked out with Brett Hobel before, and I was motivated, and I lost that motivation when I got home. How do you stay motivated every day?
Well, like I said before, you know, it's motivation comes from within, period. Like, you have to figure out what you're fighting for every day, and if that means you have to write it down and say, you know, so you remind yourself that you can visually see it, you know, that's huge. Like, I know that I want to have a family someday. I know that I want to live in a healthy family someday and have healthy children and a healthy husband. So I fight for that every day. Because I knew that when I was over 400 pounds, I was never going to be able to have a kid in that state. You know what I mean? Like, there was just no way, especially a healthy kid. So for me, I continue to fight for that every day. I continue to fight because I have never felt this good in my life. And so I fight for the feeling that I have inside of me, because I know that it's only going to get better daily if I continue to better myself. So if you just figure out what you want most out of life, write that down. Keep yourself reminded of why you're doing this. It'll keep you going, I'm telling you, because you have to love yourself first and foremost. And when you do, there's just no turning back. And life is a beautiful thing if you let it be. So, like I said, you're freaking, I mean, look at you. You're like ripped, you look great. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's obviously working. I'm behind you 100%. So keep going, man. Congratulations.
I'm going to jump in with a question of my own for Courtney real quick. This week's Courtney Summer Challenge, you asked all of us to challenge ourselves to do something different. So, Miss Courtney, are you walking the walk, and what have you challenged yourself to do this week?
I totally am. I actually just had doctor's appointment yesterday because I haven't been able to work out, and it's, like, freaking me out. And I was like, man, listen, I need to, like, be able to do something because this is not okay. Like, I'm going crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I've been used to working out for the past 2 years every day, and, like, this is not okay. And so I asked him, like, what can I do, you know, just to keep going, you know, to keep myself sane. And he's like, all right, listen. He's like, you really shouldn't be doing the whole walking thing yet, but you can try. You can try to do it. I'm like, okay. So what I'm doing right now, all I'm doing is walking. And for me, the challenging part about it is that I don't start running. I don't start overdoing it because I know that right now what my body needs is the rest. It needs to keep recovering because if I don't let it recover, I could ultimately end up being, you know, hurt, and it's not a good situation. So for me, like, mentally, I have to get myself to that place where, like, I'm not going to run down the street. I'm not going to be, like, doing what I love. I love to run. I love to spin. I love to do these things, but I have to tell myself mentally I can't do it. So it's kind of, like, opposite of what I'm asking everyone else to do, like, get out of your comfort zone. But for me, my comfort zone is working out, you know? So, like, I'm out of it right now. I can't do that stuff, and I have to remind myself daily. So it is a little bit different, you know, and if I could be working out, I'd probably be doing some, like, crazy sprint intervals or something like that to get out of my comfort zone. But since I can't right now, you know, I'm just trying to keep myself mentally sane. So that's what I'm doing. What are you guys doing? What about all my Holy Guac girls and Brandy? What are you guys doing?
I'm trying to stay alive. I moved this weekend. It's 113 degrees today in Wichita. I burned some mad calories this weekend. No, actually, I posted in the comments earlier, I'm really proud of myself. I drank an entire liter of water today, which I don't drink soda or juice. I'm the type of person who just won't drink anything. So it was a big deal for me to drink that last drop today. So I'm actually going to kick it over to Jennifer. Jennifer's one of the other Holy Guacamole girls hanging out with us tonight, so everybody give Jennifer a big what? Yeah, so Jennifer, what have you done to make yourself proud?
Oh, my goodness. Well, last week we did really good at work, and we, as a group, worked out 3 times at lunch. And then we went and got Subway sandwiches afterwards. We all skipped the cheese. We all skipped the mayonnaise. We got oil and vinegar, and, of course, to get back to work and put some holy guacamole on it. But so we were really here's Jackson. So we were really proud of ourselves with keeping up with the good fats, and because that's one thing that I think is a misnomer. We've been trying to cut back on our fats. And so we were talking about, we were trying to add up our sandwich, and we're like, oh, but the oil still has fat in it, and the guacamole has, you know, has a little bit of fat. But, you know, Courtney, talk to us about the difference between those good fats and bad fats, because that, if you're starving yourself of the good fats, what does that do to your weight loss progress?
Well, being deprived of anything is not good. That's when your body shuts down. And that's what happened to me when I was at the ranch. I wasn't eating enough carbs, and my body shut down. Good fats, like, they're so good for you. Oil, like olive oil, avocados, the guacamole, all of that kind of stuff is so good for you. And people get so scared because it's a fat. But it's so good for your body. It keeps you fueled. It keeps everything flowing through you. And so don't be skewed about a good, healthy fat. I mean, of course, you know, a fried, you know, piece of chicken is not a good fat. That's not what you're wanting. You don't want that kind of oil in your body. But a healthy fat, it keeps you balanced. It keeps your diet balanced, and you need it. Like when I was training before finale, Irene and I were eating a lot of avocados, a lot of whole guacamole, actually, a lot of lean proteins, a lot of stuff like that. And I'm telling you, I mean, I've had so much success with that. It's not, don't be afraid of the healthy fats. It's a good thing. And I love that you put the whole guacamole on your Subway. That's one of my favorite things to do. I always do it. And I bring my 100-calorie spicy pack with me and put it on after that. Like I'm telling you, the oven roasted chicken breast with the whole guacamole, to die for. Everyone should do it. I'm just saying.
Maybe I'm going to kick it over to Tracy, and you can answer this, but I thought Subway carried holy guacamole. Am I mistaken?
You are. They actually have chunked avocado is what they serve. They have a couple restaurants that do guacamole, but it's chunky avocado. But we're talking to them every day, so you never know. And we just did a deal with Schlotzsky's on National Guacamole Day. People, write down your calendar because I'll need a card. Is September 16th, and on any sandwich that day, you're going to get free holy guacamole. So we're working on those kinds of things with some of our friends in the in the restaurant business. So, and I want to just give a shout out to Jen because she's been trying to get me to go to the gym at lunch, and she's trying to get our team healthy because we talk about health, but we're not necessarily in the best shape. So, Jen, I'm going to be at the gym tomorrow. I've said it on live web. Back to you, Brandy.
Tracy, before we take Robin's question, we've got 7 minutes. Did you want to do another giving? Back to you, and then Robin, you're up.
Let's do it. Let's see. Sherry James, you are the winner of a guacamole package. A packet. And let me see. I'm just going to pick somebody randomly. Amanda Reed, you get a package from Holy Guacamole. Stay to the end, though, because somebody might win guacamole for a year. Not a month, not a day, a year. Back to you, Brandy.
Awesome. That's so exciting. I want guacamole for a year. When we were at the Biggest Loser finale in May, watching the fabulous Courtney strut her stuff on the stage, they gave away a bunch of guacamole for the year, and that crowd went ballistic. Robin, our first guacamole winner of the evening, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Tracy, for the guacamole. I better eat the 5 packs that are in my fridge right now. Courtney, I want to know, how do you count calories right now? How are you paying attention to what you're eating? Because I know you're not exercising as much as you have been used to exercising. So what are you doing to keep yourself in check?
That's a great question. My diet totally has to be in check right now because, I just had this surgery and I don't want to gain any weight back, and I want to be as healthy as possible. I've worked so hard to get to this point, I'm not going to ruin it now. So when I first had the surgery, I was like, should I write everything down again? Because I had been writing everything down for a really long time. I mean, when I was at the ranch, I wrote everything down always. And then I came home, and, when you write it down and when you know what the calories are and everything, for so long, it's like you can just do it in your head. And I've been, so I've been doing it in my head. Recently, though, I did start writing it down again just because I want to make sure I stay in check. Right now, I'm at about 1,400 calories a day, which I know it doesn't seem like a lot to a lot of people, but the thing is for me, I feel full as long as I'm eating all of the right things. When I eat a lot of, you can have unlimited greens. I can eat salad and lettuce and whatever all day long if I want to, because it's kind of a free food. But the 1,400 calories comes from, healthy carbs, healthy fats, and lean proteins. And I feel full all day long. Sometimes it's hard to get those 1,400 calories in. But yes, definitely. My biggest advice to pretty much anyone when you're starting a weight loss journey or you're wanting to lose weight or you're just wanting to watch what you're doing for your health, definitely write down, what you're eating every day, because it'll keep you accountable too, because then you're not going to put that extra piece of chocolate into your mouth. You're not going to put that, those couple, grab a couple of fries off of your friend's plate or whatever, because you don't want to have to write that down and look at it for the rest of the time. So definitely, I would definitely recommend writing anything down that you can. I still do it. No matter who you are, if you do it, it's going to help you and it's going to better you. So I would definitely recommend it to anyone.
Somebody just asked a question. Some of you might be asking. I'm posting a link right now to the Diets and Review Health Calculator. And if you go there, you can put in your age and weight and gender and some other details, and it'll tell you how many calories a day you need to consume to maintain your weight or to lose weight or to lose a lot of weight. So check that out. It might be a good tool for some of you. And So we've got another question, and that goes to Amanda Reed.
Hi, I'm back again. I just have a quick one for you. Besides holy guacamole, what are your top 5 must-haves for your fridge or pantry for you to feel like you can stay on program, so you can stay on task?
Top 5, okay. Number 1, Fage Greek yogurt, because you can use it as a sour cream, you can use it as a yogurt when you add Truvia into it. That brings me to number 2, definitely Truvia or some kind of stevia sweetener. We, like at the ranch, we use stevia, you know, anything from a stevia plant. Truvia is my favorite. I have to have berries. I love blackberries, strawberries, blueberries, any kind of berries. They're so delicious, especially right now. I'm telling you, blackberries, I could eat like a whole thing of them. I have to like watch myself. Let's see, what else? I eat a lot of egg whites. Gotta have the eggs there. I personally like to have the actual egg and not the like egg beaters or the eggs out of the carton. When you can do that, I mean, we had plenty of that at the ranch, and I mean, we all lost lots of weight. But I just like to have the regular egg. And then also, I think I'll have to find the link for it, but I like the GG Scandinavian bread, crisp breads. They're like little crackers. They taste like cardboard if you try to eat them by themselves, no joke. But if you put, I love to put whole guacamole on it with like a chicken breast, like a spicy chicken breast. That's delicious. You can also put cinnamon and Truvia on it, and it's like a dessert. It's so delicious. I will definitely try to find the link for it, and you can order them online, because I know in Indiana we can't buy them at any stores here. I just order them online. You get this big case of them, and I'm telling you, they go right through you. And Bob swears by them. We call them the Bob crackers, the Bob poop crackers, because they make you poop. And he loves them. He swears by them. Sorry, no offense to anyone that doesn't want to talk about that, but I'm just saying they're good for you. So those are my top 5. I'll look for the link and I'll post it in here. Okay.
Oh, wow, that's a hard one to follow. I'm glad the lighting's bad in here so you can't see me blushing. So I'm going to post a link here in the chat, everybody. Oh, oops, wrong link. Give me 1 second to copy the right link out. The end of it is free DIR, and you can paste that whole thing into your browser, and that's just going to bring up a contact page. And if you'll give us your name and address, Diets and Review will send you a sticker. And Holy Guacamole will send you a coupon. So everybody can try some guac, and we'll send you a sticker, and so you'll have some souvenirs from tonight, some free goodies. So here's the link again. Oh, and again. So go get your free stuff. You guys, it is 8 o'clock straight up, and we've got Jody and ready to ask a question, and then in queue is Melissa. So we're going to let those be our last 2 video questions. Courtney, are you down to answer just 2 more questions? And then how about we'll let Jody give her question, and then after Courtney answers Tracy, you can announce the guacamole for a year winner. So that's the plan. All right, Jody, it's all you. Jody and your cutie.
It's my daughter, Natalie. I'm just wondering what ab workouts I could do at home, because I don't have a gym membership to help with the stomach to firm it up a little bit. And I can't wait to buy some holy guacamole this weekend after my Weight Watchers meeting. Thank you.
For your ab workout, I like to do planks. I don't know if you know how to do planks, but it's very simple. It's a good ab workout. You just hold it. There's different, I know Bob has some workout videos online on my trainer Bob, and he shows how to do the proper plank, and it totally helps. You don't need any kind of equipment to do that. It'll totally help your core. Also, like I don't know if you have a stability ball, or you can get one for pretty cheap at like Target or Walmart or something. But you can do like sit-ups or push-ups on that and just hold in your core. That's totally helpful for me. Like I know like once I can start working out again, I definitely want to work on my core. So I'm going to do lots of planks and lots of stability work with a ball and stuff like that. But you can definitely do things without any equipment. to help. But try pranks. I think you're gonna like it. It'll definitely help you help those abs a little bit. And look up Bob's his YouTube or whatever, and he shows a lot of different workouts on there. Good luck to you, Jody.
Okay, drum roll, please.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go right to the comment section, and I'm going to take the little blue thing. I'm going to move it up, and stop on Emily RF. Emily RF, if you are on the line, you win guacamole for a year. Whoever you are, everybody thumbs up. And if everybody goes to Holy Guacamole, our Facebook page, we've got a $1 coupon there. And when we send you guys a coupon, we're going to send you a BOGO. We're going to send you $1. But I said, no, these people came. We had such a great hour that we're going to reward them with a $6 coupon that they can buy any one of our products. And because we love Courtney. No Courtney, no coupon for you. Oh, okay. We'll send you a coupon. Back to you, Brandy.
Yay! Emily, that's so exciting! Well, Emily and all the winners, when you get your prize pack, shoot us a picture with your guac, whether it's with a cooler or a package or whatever, but shoot us a pic with your prize so we can put it in our winners gallery, and you'll live in guacamole infamy. It's the heat. All right, very last question of the night is going over to Melissa.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Courtney. How are you? Okay, well, this is, of course, I have to go last and ask this question, but what are your thoughts about detoxifying and cleansing the body? It's something that a lot of people that I've been, talking with on Facebook have been talking about. Didn't know if you had any thoughts about that, and if you believe that it's a healthy way to lose weight or not. So would love to hear what you have to say. Congrats, congrats, congrats. You look amazing. I can't say it enough on Facebook and on Twitter, but you look great, and I'm so proud of you. That's it.
Thank you so much, Melissa. First of all, you're so sweet. All of your tweets and all of your Facebook messages, they make my day. As for the cleanses and the detoxification stuff, I can't speak a lot about that because I've never personally done it. I know people that have done it and they've been so successful and it's helped them, even long term. My only concern with it is that you do the cleanse, you lose the weight, you lose the initial thing, the initial toxins that you're losing, but then it's like it's not implemented into you what you need to continue to do to continue on your weight loss journey or whatever you're going for. And that's my only concern with it, is that, ultimately, and I will always come back to this, it comes down to your mind and what you want most out of it. And as long as your mind's changed, then the cleanse and whatever, that's totally fine. Like, that's totally cool. Do it, and that'll help you get jump-started and then continue on. But I just wouldn't want someone to do this cleanse or do, whatever the detoxification thing is, and then somehow fall back and, gain weight or do that kind of stuff. So I'm all for it. If you want to try it, that's totally cool. I can't speak from experience, but I do know people that have been very successful with it. So best of luck to you, and just know that hard work and sweat and tears and the pain and all of that'll get you to where you want to be too. So best of luck to you.
Awesome. All right, you guys, this has been seriously so much fun. I love it. This is like I said at the top of the hour, this is brand new to us. Maris Callahan, our culinary contributor, who has some amazing recipes on the site. You guys will have to watch for her stuff. She found Yackit and brought it to us, and Jordan and Zan and Alex and the whole Yackit team have been really great to help us get this organized over the last couple of weeks. So huge thanks to them. Huge thanks to Courtney for being available this hour, especially just like 2 weeks after her surgery. I want to let everybody know, if you live in the Chicago area, Courtney's actually going to be on WGN on Friday morning, repping Diets and Review and talking about healthy snacks. So keep an eye out on WGN for Courtney on Friday. I'm only going to let Emily ask this very, very last question because she won a cooler full of guacamole, and I have no doubt she wants to tell Tracy thank you. So I'm going to let Emily ask, and then we'll kick it over to Courtney for some final thoughts, and then we'll kick it to Tracy, and then we'll probably wrap this shindig up. Make sure you go to that free link that I've been posting to get your coupon and DIR sticker. And yeah, so here we go. Emily, over to you.
Hi. Actually, I just wanted to thank Tracy because I love their guacamole.
Emily, you are beautiful. Look at that smile and those teeth. How old are you?
12.
Well, remember, being smart about your body, being smart about your mind are really, really important. And I wish I was that cute and smart and that articulate already at 12. So we'll be sending you some good stuff. So thanks for joining us today, big sweetie pie. It's probably your bedtime.
Emily, congratulations to you, darling. I'm so glad that you won the guacamole. That's so awesome. And Tracy's right, you are beautiful. That's the first thing I thought when you came on the screen. So you better believe that, because that'll take you far in life, is believing in yourself. But I just want to say to everyone that this has been so much fun. And I wish we had more than an hour, but we're going to have to do this again. I'm going to leave that up to Brandy and Tracy and Maris and my girls to get that going again. This has been so much fun, and I love answering your questions. I love this community of people to be able to be accountable to and to have people to talk to, because it's so important. You know, it does come back to you, but to have that love and support when you're going through it is huge. And I just love every single one of you and appreciate all of you and all of your kind words all the time to me. Keep me going every day. And I hope that we can all be a huge inspiration to each other. So thank you so much again. Thank you to Brandy, as always, for being so awesome. I love being a part of Dice and Review. And Tracy, you know you're my girl. And Jennifer, if you're out there, I love you guys too. You guys are just, you're all amazing. Emily, keep on rocking it, girl. Enjoy your guacamole, and I'll see all of you guys soon, okay?
Tracy, any final thoughts?
Best girls' night ever. I was going to say add some nachos and some wine, and it would have been perfect. But maybe we could add some wine and some blueberries next time. But thank you for just including us. We learned a lot tonight. You know, we're a big fan of Courtney's, and we're a big fan of Dice and Review. So I think we need to do this again. I think everyone in that comment section agrees with me. Back to you, Brandy.
Yeah, thank you guys again so much for joining. Thanks to this huge crowd for joining us tonight and spending an hour of their Tuesday night with us. I would love to hear your feedback. Again, it's the first time we've done this. My impression is that you guys loved it, but I'd love to hear your feedback, good, bad, or indifferent. I've posted my email in there a couple times, and I will add it again. You can also hit us up on Twitter and give us any feedback there. But I would love to hear what you guys are saying, and I think the Yackit guys would probably love to hear from you too. So please send us some feedback. One last time, here is the link for the freebies, for the coupons and the stickers. And anyway, thanks everybody so much for joining us, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and you'll hear more cool events going on, and make sure to follow Courtney's Summer Challenge all summer with us. We've got 5 more weeks. It's a lot of fun and a lot more guacamole prizes in there. So good night, everybody, and we're out.
Farewell. Oh, I just have to do that now. Huh. You're the speaker. So long, farewell, Arvida, say good night, good night, good night, good night.